Well, Doug and Gwen, Leha got exactly what the prosecutor asked: life on all 4 counts. He was convicted of sexually assaulting a girl from January 2003 through 2006, when the girl was between the ages of 11 and 14. The now 21-year-old victim told the court Leha had sexually assaulted her in her home about 150 times. Leha, who has been married for 35 years, admitted to being in an intimate relationship with the victim's mother, but denied having an inappropriate relationship with her daughter. Prosecutor Doby says the victim's bravery in finally coming forward will ensure Leha can never take advantage of another young girl.
Certainly she was able to grow up, and I think she was more apt, more able to deal with the stress and the pain and the anguish now. But I do not expect we would have heard something different had she complained the morning after, the first time this monster abused her.
Leha's attorney, Mike Payne, declined an on-camera interview. Payne filed a motion for community supervision if his client was found guilty and received less than 10 years because he had no previous felony convictions, but instead the jury recommended life sentences for each of those 4 counts, and those will all run concurrently. All right. Well, Doug, around 10:30 this morning, police say one officer responded to a check suspicious call in the 1600 block of Northwest 27th Street. According to police, a caller said they were witnessing 2 black males trying to break into a home. Officials say Officer Eric Weatherly, who's nearly a 13-year veteran of the force, made contact with the suspects, who began shooting at the officer. When Officer Craig Lyman arrived, he joined in the exchange of gunfire. Officer Weatherly and one of the suspects were injured by gunfire and are being treated at the Comanche County Memorial Hospital. Police have not released the names of either suspect, but the uninjured suspect fled the scene on foot and is the one they are searching for. He is described as a black male wearing a black hoodie.
Don't know if he is armed at this particular time. We do know that he fled the scene. Don't know if he was carrying any type of weapons. The neighbors, I want to say that they should be on a heightened sense of alert.
So our focus really right now is kind of multifaceted, and the chief is and I are working hand in hand in this situation. What we're looking at right now is developing all the forensic aspect of it, the interviews, and at the same time, as you all are aware, right now we actually have an active search going for the other person that is somewhere out there.
Now, a lot of police say a weapon was recovered at the scene. The Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation is handling the investigation now, since officers were involved in the shooting. And Doug, an OSBI spokesperson, says they expect Officer Weatherly to make a full recovery.
Oh, that's some good news there for sure. Eddie, thank you.
Well, dear, Archer ISD has recently beefed up security in schools by adding more cameras to campuses and deadbolts to all classroom doors. But many parents and students say they want more. The school board is talking about the option of employees being able to carry handguns on school premises and at school-related events. They offered parents the opportunity to voice their concerns on the issue. And while many parents agree Archer ISD does need to enhance security around its campuses, they had mixed feelings on the issue of employees carrying concealed firearms.
I think it's very difficult, yes. And if we make the decision to arm personnel, I think that, that's going to be a burden for whoever, but it may be what is safest for our children.
We want to sit here and say it'll never happen in Archer City, but Sandy Hook probably said that. Columbine probably said that. Anybody else that's had this situation has probably said that. So, Archer City is not immune, and it's not one person, 2 persons. It's any number of these kids, these community members that can snap at any time. So we need to all be aware of what's going on and work together on solutions.
And we did just check with officials with Archer ISD, and they have allowed approved personnel to carry firearms. Now Archer joins 2 other Texoma school districts, Harold ISD and Quanah ISD, that currently allow qualified employees to carry firearms at work.
Right now, so they have decided tonight to go ahead and allow teachers to carry the firearms.
They have decided there.
Okay.